Apfelbaum. Today, I want to take a moment and show you how to use LinkedIn to get more exposure. So, for example, my friend Jeff Goldberg left a post about 33 minutes ago. One of the important things that you can do is leave a comment on your most important people's posts. So, how do you do that? You click on the comment box, but then what do you say? So typically, what I would need to do is I would need to go here and start reading his post and then thinking about what to say. But why should I do the thinking if I can have my AI, this little purple button here called Evie AI, do the thinking for me? Now, I just have to tell it my goal, in this case, build relationships, my tone, in this case, curious, and then my persona, in this case, it would be Joe Apfelbaum. Now, I can select the more basic AI 3.5, or if I upgrade it, I can upgrade to the more sophisticated and advanced GPT called GPT-4. And then I press generate. And within 3 to 5 seconds, I have a really well written comment drafted for me. Now, if I press the insert button, it automatically goes in. All I need to do is make some adjustments, like, for example, tag the person, read it. I'm curious, how do you balance urgency with strategic planning? It's a delicate balance, isn't it? And you see, because my goal was curious, I was able to be super curious and ask a nice question. Now, I'm also going to give this a little round of applause here. And this helps me stay top of mind with Jeff. Now, as you can see, instead of it taking me 5 minutes or even 3 minutes to leave a comment, instead, it took me about 30 seconds to a minute, which overall saves me a ton of time. But this is not the only thing I can do on LinkedIn each day. For example, what I can also do is I can send messages to people if I would like. So if I find somebody like Mike Jones that I want to congratulate for hitting 5,000 followers, I go to his profile and I click on the message button. Inside the message box, all I got to do is click on the Evie AI logo on the bottom. And now what I can do is congrats on hitting 5,000 followers. What are you going to do to celebrate? Okay, now I'm going to press GPT-4, generate. It's going to read our conversation, and it's going to take that into account and draft something a little bit better than this message. So let's see what it does. Hey, congrats on hitting 5,000. It's quite an achievement. How do you plan on celebrating your success? Okay, so it took into account the last parts of our conversation that we had, and it crafted a well-written direct message. Okay, and this helps me be able to encourage engagement, build the relationship, go a little bit deeper. And you can see that. Really, really powerful. Okay, so if you're not using these tools to leave comments, to direct message, this is a great opportunity and a great reminder for you to use tools together with LinkedIn. Now, I'm going to check out to see who has been commenting on my post. Drop a comment and let me know what you do for a living. If I go to my profile and I scroll down to the section called activity, I can actually see who has been commenting on my post. So let me know what you do for a living right in the comments. I'm curious to know. And also let me know how often you post on LinkedIn. Give this a round of applause if you're watching live, and give this a heart if you're watching the replay. So for example, my dog, Basil, is going to give this post a smiley face. And my Evie AI company page is going to give this post a light bulb. And my Ajax Union company page is going to give this post a heart. Do you see the way I got all the colors of the rainbow here? This is a great strategy for you to be able to get more likes and get all the different colors relatively quickly, because you can do this for yourself if you have the right amount of company pages that you manage. And you can create as many company pages as you want on LinkedIn for free without creating new accounts. Just be creative about the company pages you want to create. Now, Penny has left a round of applause for me. The tool I've been using is truly a game changer. This comment has not been generated from AI. I'm going to say thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words. Okay, and I'm going to tag him, Pinny, Pinny, Guild. You see that? Now, when I tag him, he gets a notification in his notifications button on the top right corner here, which is extremely essential. Now, let's go to Pinny's profile and let's identify what Pinny does for a living, because I'm not entirely sure what he does. By looking at his profile, I can see he's based in New York. He has 2,300 followers. He talks about HL7, team player, leadership by example, subject matter expert, and critical thinking skills. He's an EHR and EMR integration support. So he probably does something like IT for healthcare, which is what it looks like. But I'm not entirely sure who his ideal client is. Let me read his profile. Okay. My target market includes healthcare organizations and professionals who are seeking support for the enhance their patient care. Okay, that's cool. Who within the organization would you like to meet? I'm curious to know because I'd love to introduce you to specific people. So who would you like to meet? I would like to know if you want to meet specific people. It looks like you're deep in healthcare. That is awesome. It looks like you worked at Queens College for a while. Do you own your own business? Do you work for somebody? I'm not really sure. It says here you're DevOps, a division by Konica Minolta Business System. So it looks like maybe you're a copier guy or something. Maybe you're because kind of Konica Minolta is like a copier slash document management. Are you in copier and document management? Curious to know. Again, I'm not entirely sure. By looking at someone's profile, I'm not entirely sure. So I always like messaging people and finding out more information about them. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me know how I can connect you. Okay, so I just message him over here and we build a relationship. You see that? We're building a relationship. I see he gave me his cell phone number in the past. I'm going to call him, talk to him, and try to help him out. Now, I recently posted something called a LinkedIn poll. Have you guys ever posted a poll? Let me know. Say, yes, I have posted a poll in the past. All right, no, I have not posted a poll in the past. Curious to know if you have or have not posted a poll in the past. Go ahead in the comments and let me know if you have or have not posted a poll in the past. And also, if you can, hit that repost button so more people see this. I want to show you a recent poll that I posted on LinkedIn and what the benefits of me posting that poll actually was. So if I scroll down to my activities, see there are 3 recent posts. If I click on show all posts, I can see all my recent posts, including the comments that you guys are leaving. You see that? If I click instead of most relevant, I click on most recent, I can see the most recent comments. So it looks like Ben Reich has never posted a poll before. So let me know if you're watching this live. Let me know if you've ever posted a poll before. Also, hit that repost button if you can so more people can see it. Now I'm going to scroll down and take a look at my recent posts. Now I do recommend you go through your connections' recent posts. So I posted this 9 hours ago. So far, about 500 people saw it. I'm going to keep scrolling down. I posted this video 15 hours ago, about 700 people. I posted this post over here, about 500 people. I get about 1,000 impressions each day on my posts. And the reason that happens is because I'm posting valuable information that people actually want to see. So some posts will get 2,000, 3,000 impressions, and some posts will just get a few hundred impressions. You see that? Now, the posts that have links in them, they don't really get a lot of action. So my recommendation is not to post links in your posts. I do them just to kind of show people that as well, that, you don't want to be able to do that. But as you can see, I'm getting hundreds of impressions on every single post, and I'm posting pretty often. Now, what I want to show you is a poll. Okay, so this poll got 2,700 impressions. You see that? Polls do particularly well. And so it brings up my average across all my posts up to about 1,000. Okay, 1,000 impressions per post. Now, the question I have for you is, what do you think the value of such a poll might be? How do you like people to contact you? What do you think as a marketer? Put on your marketer's cap for just a moment and think about the value of this particular poll. Now, my goal here is to figure out who I can actually call and who's giving me permission to message them. As you can see, 78% of people want me to communicate with them. They said, call me on the phone or text me. Do you see this? So 78% of people out of the 97 votes have said, communicate with me, please, Joe. I would like you to contact me. Why? Because I asked, how would you like me to contact you? Or do you want me not to contact you? Or do you want me to email you? So 78% of people want me to contact them either through DM or on the phone. Another 22% says, please email me. They're welcoming me to email them. Do you see that? They want me to email them. So people want me to call them. People want me to text them. People want me to email them. This is a powerful, powerful tool. So I'm going to click on 97 votes. I'm going to click on the 21 people who want me to email them. And now I have a list of people who want to get emailed from me. So I'm actually going to email all these people here and thank them for being my connection and let them know about what I'm up to and ask them about what they're up to. Now you might say, Joe, how are you going to get this director of development's contact information, like Paul, for example? How? He's in um, where in the United States, in Oregon. He has 22,000 followers. He said, don't call me, email me. But if I click on his contact info, I'll notice he has an email address right here. So I just have to copy that email address like that, Control C, and now I can email him. I connected with him in 2018. You see, he's pretty popular. The last time he posted was a month ago, and I can send him a strategic email building a relationship with him. And I have about 97% of people saying they want me to reach out to them. Can you see how powerful this might be for someone who is looking to build more relationships? Let me know what you think about this particular strategy. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Say, I love this strategy, super valuable. I'm going to try a LinkedIn poll strategy. Or you can say, interesting. Or you can say, not sure. I'm going to click on most recent comments here and refresh this page to kind of see what you guys are thinking about this, because I want to have a conversation with you, whether you're watching the live or the replay. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're dialing in from as well. So it looks like Lindsay Brand has recently left a poll. So I'm going to click on Lindsay's profile just to kind of see what she's up to here. So you see Lindsay is in New York City. She works for Mitchell Martin. Awesome. She's a senior account executive, passionate about helping organizations find tap talent. She says, let's connect. Great. But she has not posted on LinkedIn this week so far. It says a week ago she posted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send her information about my LinkedIn AI. She said she loved the webinar in 2022, but I don't know that she knows about Evie AI. So I'm going to send her information that I typically send my connections. I'm going to scroll down here to find that direct message, DM connections. I'm going to send her my intro message. You see that? So I have an entire intro message. I'm going to send her this message over here. Now, this message here says, I want all my connections to know about my AI I created for LinkedIn called Evie AI. And I include the link there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this part of the DM out. I'm going to send her the first part. You see that? I sent Lindsay the first part. And it ends with a link. And after that, I'm going to continue with more text. You see that? So that she sees the last thing says, Lindsay, would you mind giving it a try and let me know if you think it's valuable? Then she can scroll back up and see what I was talking about. Because if the last thing I say is my link, then she's not going to scroll up. She's just going to see a link, and that's all she's going to see. But if the last thing she sees is a question, she can then scroll up and say, what does he want? And then she can read the entire thing, including the link. You see that? So that's a little bit of a hack on how to be able to direct message people in a meaningful way so that they actually read the direct message. In the chat, you can write if that was helpful or that wasn't helpful. What I can also do to stay top of mind with Lindsay is I can give her an endorsement. What skill do you want to get endorsed for? Put that in the chat right now. I'd love to see that in the comments. Write one skill you want to be endorsed for, and I'll go to your profile and I'll attempt to endorse you for that particular skill. I love endorsing people, and it's good to get endorsed for a skill. On my profile, the skill that I want to get endorsed for is prompt engineering. So if you guys can give me a like on prompt engineering, that would be lovely. I would also like to get endorsed for artificial intelligence, for AI. So go ahead and endorse me for both of these particular skills. Okay, those are the skills that I want to be endorsed for. And I'm curious to know, what skills do you want to be endorsed for? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to go back to all my activity here, and I'm going to click on show all posts. And then I'm going to check out to see who commented what skill they want to be endorsed for. I'm going to click, instead of most relevant, I'm going to click most recent. And now I see it says, Nabi said smart messaging, very engaging. And Margot Waldy said, I love this. I'm going to like Margot Waldy. I'm going to like Nabi. And I'm going to go ahead and check out their profiles as well by control clicking on their profiles. It'll come up in a new tab. You see the new tabs in the background are loading on the top. You see that? So when you control click in Windows, it automatically opens up. Now, I love that she put her cell phone number there for me to text her, so I may go ahead and text her as well. And I'm actually going to drop a comment on a post she posted 7 minutes ago. And she actually mentioned me. She said, every athlete has a coach. If you want to be an athlete, you have to be in business. So I'm going to click on that. You see that? Oh my God, look at this beautiful, beautiful post that she posted here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my AI, Evie AI, build a relationship with her, and it's going to leave her a very beautiful, friendly comment. I'm going to say, thanks for the shout out. I appreciate you. Happy holidays. Okay? Now I'm going to use GPT-4, which is the more advanced version of the AI, and it's going to read her post, know that she's giving Joe Apfelbaum a shout out. Okay? I'm going to press insert. It's going to say, Margot, your analogy between athletes and business professionals is spot on. Just like my rap coach helps me drop beats, a business coach can help one navigate their career. It's all about refining the product. In this case, is us. Let's keep the beat going. And thank you. Thank you for being you. Boom. Okay? Now I'm going to press post, and I just left a well thought out comment to Margot. I'm also going to give her a little heart here. And on top of that, I am going to click here and find her most recent skills and endorse her for machine learning and Microsoft Excel. Now, if you don't want to be endorsed for Microsoft Excel, I would recommend pulling up a different skill to the top. You can actually drag skills up to the top, Margot. So I would recommend moving those up. I'm also going to drop a smart comment on the post that she posted the post before this. You see this? So I'm going to press comment, and then I'm going to press the little purple icon. In this case, my goal is to build rapport. I'm going to use GPT-4. I'm going to hit generate. It's going to read her post for me and draft an intelligent comment that is relevant to her post. Now it says, Margot, you've hit the nail on the head. Humor is indeed a powerful tool. As a CEO, I've seen how a well-placed GIF can turn a silent prospect into an engaged conversation. It's about understanding their world. I'm going to add a boom here, and I'm going to press post, and that gives it my signature boom, while at the same time tagging her and leaving a relevant, well thought out comment that's not just like great post. You guys get that? And it's very relevant because she's basically saying, ever felt like your outro is the sinking ship of dead silence? Let's rip apart the playbook and reveal a secret weapon. I love that. I love that. Very, very powerful. You see that? So Margot gave an amazing tip. I acknowledged her with a relevant comment, and I'm one of 3 people that left a comment. You see that? 1, Joe. 2, Jackie. 3, Ashley. Those are the only people that have left a comment. and I'm one of them. So I get 33% of her attention on this post. That is powerful. So if you want to increase your visibility strategically to people in your network, leaving strategic comments like this is extremely beneficial. Now, Nabi, a client, Nabi Kleinman, very awesome dudeness. You see, he has 13,000 followers, but he posted something 7 hours ago and he didn't really get any action on it. So I'm going to give him action and hopefully provide him with some satisfaction. I'm going to say, thank you for being in my life. Okay? I'm going to press post. Now, he didn't really write anything here. So the AI is not going to know what to write a comment about because it's not going to do that. So I'm just going to write a comment here. So you have to be smart when you're using the AI and not just use it all the time, but use it strategically when it's relevant, when you have something to reply to. Here, there's nothing really to reply to because he didn't include any text. He literally just included something. I don't even know what he did over here. It looks like a LinkedIn article or something. So I just say, thank you for being in my life, and then I move on. I'm going to go to Nabi's profile. I'm going to scroll down to his skills, and you can see that because me and Nabi are not connected yet on LinkedIn, I can't endorse a skill. You can only endorse skills for people that you're connected to. So what's our relationship? Are we first degree or second degree? Let me know in the comments of this live. Are we first degree or second degree? Go ahead, let me know. I'm curious to know. And let me know what skill you want me to endorse for you for. Now I'm going to press most recent just to kind of see what people are saying here. Margot said, awesome dudeness. Loving the content, Brittany said. I'm going to control click on Brittany's profile because I want to check Brittany out. Are we first degree or are we second degree? Deborah said, this is fantastic information. I'd like to see this live from the beginning. How do I get the recording? So the way that you get the recording, Deborah, is you go to my profile and you see all my recent posts, and then you click on more, and then you click on events. And you can actually watch all of my lives. My goal is to go on LinkedIn Live every day and to be able to educate and inspire a dozen people each day. If I can make a difference for a dozen people and then maybe a few hundred people watch the replay, that makes me very, very happy, Deborah. Okay, so I'm going to control click on your name as well to pull up your profile. So are we first degree connection or are we second degree connection? So me and Deborah, we're second degree connection. She's based in Tenafly, New Jersey. And by the way, Deborah, I just moved to New Jersey. So me and you are now neighbors. So if I want to change that and turn Deborah into a first degree connection, if I want to connect with her properly, then I just click the more button and then I click on connect. You see it says connect here. If I just want to message her, I just click on message and a message box pops up and I say, thank you for watching my live today. Let me know if you want me to send you the replay. Okay? Let me know if you want me to send you the replay. Also, check out eviai.com/upgrade for our most advanced AI for LinkedIn to write posts and comments each day quickly. Okay? I messed up. I wrote quickly the wrong way, but who cares, okay? I'm going to press send, and I just sent her a direct message. Even though we're not connected, I sent her this direct message. If I want to connect with her, I'll show you how I actually connect with Nabi. In this case, we're going to go back to Nabi because I want to give Nabi a thumbs up, an endorsement. So you see it says follow back here. He's based in Melbourne, Australia. I cannot connect with him because he doesn't have a connect button here. So what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? How do I connect with Nabi? La 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 la. Okay, I have no idea why I just broke out in song, but if you like it, put a heart in the comments, and maybe I'll sing a little more for you. There's a more button over here. You click on more button, and I click on connect. That is the secret, ladies and gentlemen. I know some of you know this already, but most people don't know that there's a more button and there's a connect button. Now, a pop-up pops up on LinkedIn. It says your invitation is almost on its way. It's not on its way yet. It's almost on its way. So what do? You click on add a note, but I don't know what to say to Nabi. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the AI, I'm going to click on the little purple button. I'm going to ask the AI to say, thanks for engaging on my LinkedIn Live. But that's not good enough. That's not good enough. I wanted to generate a thoughtful connection note. So it's going to say some BS because I used 3.5. I'm going to change to GPT-4. I'm going to I'm going to regenerate over here so that it actually tightens this up because 3.5 is not that smart. I would have to do more editing. Over here, Nabi, enjoyed our interaction on LinkedIn Live. As a fellow finance professional, I believe we can share valuable insights. Okay, so I'm going to press insert. As a fellow LinkedIn professional, I believe we can share valuable insights. I'm going to press send. And now it not only customized it with his name, it also explained how we are connected, the context of why we're connected and why we should connect. Like, this is powerful. This makes it much more likely for people to want to connect with you. I'm going to go to Brittany. Now, me and Brittany are already connected. I see she's in Jacksonville, Florida. She's in the moving and storage industry. Me and Brittany met where did we meet? We met in Orlando. We met face to face in Orlando. Brittany, are you going to be at the Florida event? I would love to connect with you deeper there at the Florida event. I'm going to be there on January 7th, I believe. I'm going to give her endorsements over here. And I'm going to send her a message. And I'm going to say, are you going to be in Florida on Jan 7th at the OMA training? Okay. So now I'm asking her a question. Are you going to be in Florida on Jan 7th at the OMA training? And I'm building a relationship and going a little bit deeper. Now, I would love for Brittany to be using Evie AI. And one of the ways that I make sure that she actually will be using it is by giving her training on how to use Evie AI. Now, check this out. I'm going to drop a well thought out comment. Even with GPT 3.5, it does a pretty good job at commenting. It doesn't do such a great job at sending direct messages, but I have to switch to 4 if it doesn't do a great job. Okay, fantastic insights on the webinar, Brittany. Winter weather really throws a wrench in the moving industry. I'm just going to delete fantastic insights because I wouldn't watch it. It's great to hear experts like Caleb, Phil, and John. Okay, it's great that experts like Caleb, Phil, and John share their experiences and strategies. Stay prepared. Cheers to the winter. Well, hope we meet again in Jan. Okay? And I press Brittany, and I press post. And now what I did was I left a very thought out comment, but I changed it. I don't just allow the artificial intelligence to just go on its willy-nilly and write random shit. It's just a draft. It saves me 5 minutes of thinking about what to write and writing each person's name. Do you see that? It drafts it for me. It's an assistant. It assists you. It's not a slave. It's not a servant. It doesn't do it for you. It just assists you. Anyway, hopefully this was valuable to you. Thank you for watching. If you want to watch the replay, go ahead, go to my profile and let me know what you think. Hit the repost button so more